this week's adventure, Martha and I are up in the Wind River Mountains of western Wyoming. These are some mountains I've wanted to visit for a long time because, in my opinion, from the pictures at least that I've seen, they might be like the coolest mountain range in the West because it's like Yosemite turned into some mountains. Pure granite, spiky peaks, and I think they rival the Tetons for sure. Today we are hiking to the most famous site in the Wind River Mountains called the Cirque of the Towers. Or it's kind of like an amphitheater of huge granite cliffs. We're actually about to get to this lake called Big Sandy Lake, and that should be pretty. So it's gonna be a fun day of hiking, maybe a little bit of fishing even. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Oh no! All right, we have arrived at Big Sandy Lake. It is awesome here. There's just beautiful granite cliffs. It really does remind me of Yosemite. And that's probably because the geology is very similar, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, we're gonna chill at this lake for a while. I mean, this is sweet. I think we'll spend like 30 minutes here fishing and eating some kind of breakfast. And then we're gonna make the steep climb up. It's called Jackass Pass. And then we'll be at the Cirque of the Towers after about three more miles, I think. It was 5 miles to get to this lake, but it was a really easy 5 miles. We made it to the edge of the lake, and this is where we're gonna be chilling. Just an amazing spot. Can't believe it. Such an easy hike to get here too. Not bad at all. You can start to see what we're gonna be getting into, just pure granite, like not even broken up talus or trees or anything, just straight granite over there. Let's go, let's go. Oh, no, oh, he got off. Oh, there he went. Beautiful. Wow. I think it was a brook trout.
First fish.
Let's go, the Silver Queen.
The Silver Queen.
I'm fine with that. I don't want to kill any fish today, so if they fall off at the end, that's completely fine. Unfortunately, just like in the Uinta Mountains, it looks like we're getting plagued by a bit of clouds. So, because we're gonna be hiking up that way, and it's definitely the most cloudy over there. So that's a little disappointing, but you gotta take what you can get. It's still really nice up here, just a little chilly. So, in terms of the geology of these mountains, I figured I'd talk about it a bit because we were learning about it. The Wind Rivers are made up of a giant granite batholith, and what a batholith is it's basically like a giant magma chamber that used to be underground that cooled and turned to solid rock. And then so that happened for the Wind Rivers about 1 billion years ago. It was a big magma chamber that cooled underground, and then like in the Rocky Mountain uplift and all that, the big, giant mountain range of granite got uplifted, and now it's getting eroded by glaciers and snow and ice and all that. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of the geology, and like I said, that's very similar to what Yosemite is. Yosemite is another giant granite batholith, so that's why it kind of feels the same here. So our little fishing spot. I wasn't able to land that guy, but I was glad to at least be able to see him. As you can see, we're heading up into the dark clouds now. It is freaking cold, but we're committed to going all the way up there as long as it doesn't start raining. If it starts raining, we are getting out of there. We're making the steep ascent right now, and this is already one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. I cannot believe the views. And the clouds actually do add to the kind of mystique of the place a little bit. Just to give you an idea, they really just cap off the tops of them, shroud them. But man, it is so pretty. I cannot wait to get to the top. Martha and I are just in awe of this view right now. It's insane. I mean, that already is good enough to be a Cirque of the Towers for me.
This is what we imagine Iceland to look like.
Yeah. Iceland, but better, honestly. There's more trees here. I can't believe how spiky they are, and just the bare granite and the clouds covering them. It's actually drizzling now too, but it's not bad enough to make us turn around. This is truly special. Wow.
I feel like playing baseball with vampires out here.
Baseball with vampires?
Yeah, it's like Twilight. It's in Twilight.
Oh,
Looks like Twilight.
I wouldn't get that. It's officially raining pretty good now. Like, some consistent drops are coming. But honestly, where we are right now, it's not too windy, so it's not bad at all. But as soon as the wind picks up, it's gonna get cold. If the rain starts to get super bad, we'll take refuge under one of these gigantic boulders, because they usually have some nice little cubbies at the bottom where we could sit. It's coming down harder and harder as we go up, but hoping it just kind of stays chill like this. This is tolerable. So we're making our way up the pass up there. And there's quite the beautiful little lake here. I guess you could call it a tarn, which is like just a lake in the boulders and these huge boulders over there. Still raining, but I think we've kind of settled in. Got the vibe now. It feels pretty good. We're getting blue sky. It's almost completely sunny now, so I got my wish. We just took a quick break with this view. And it's actually funny because there's a W out there. It looks like a W for Wind Rivers. So that is a funny coincidence. So, but anyway, we're gonna keep heading up now. We've been seeing pikas on the edges of the trail. And if you don't know pikas are this really cool little rodent that only live in high mountain talus and nowhere else. And they're super cute. It's kind of hard to get good video of them because they're pretty skittish, but they're definitely around. We made it to our first snow patch. Slipping and sliding. Snow in July. Oh, wow. There's one of the towers. We're now up on top of a ridge and it is gorgeous. I mean, like 270 degrees of beautiful mountains. I'll try to pan slower. I know you guys have been commenting a lot about that. But yeah, we can still see that W from earlier. And then this over here is the Cirque of the Towers. We're hopefully gonna get down in the middle of it in a bit, and wow, it's just insane already from here. I cannot believe it, just how jagged those are. So we'll be up at the top of the pass here soon. I think the elevation, our high will be about 10,600 feet, so pretty high for sure, and we can definitely feel it. Gotta take a lot of breaths up here, but we're feeling good still. So it stopped raining on us, and now we're just enjoying the view. There's one of our little pika friends. He's cute. There he goes. We're gonna be hiking on a trail on this hill to get over into that little valley surrounded by these towers, the Cirque of the Towers. And there's even a little iced over lake down there. Marmot. See it? Under the rock. There he is. Hello. I haven't seen one like that since Alaska. There's a marmot for you guys. Enjoying the view. Got ourselves another marmot enjoying the view. It's right over there. Oh, he's wagging his tail. That lake right there. Martha really likes the marmots and the pikas. That lake right there is called Arrowhead Lake. And as you can see, it's got snow and ice on it still. We might walk back through it or by it and get a better look at it later. But that's where we came from, all the way down there. And here is the Cirque of the Towers. We're just about to our end point. I am definitely ready to call it quits, because so far we've gone 8.7 miles, which is, you know, you can feel it up here for sure. And I mean, the elevation gain is surprisingly not that bad at only 2,100. You know, a lot of hikes like this, you gotta go 4,000 feet, something like that, often, but, you know, give you guys a great viewpoint of the towers. Wow, that is insane. And it just goes on forever. I mean, the wind rivers are huge. That is incredible, though. Whew. It is time to sit down, eat lunch, and enjoy this view. It's gorgeous! It is very gorgeous. Nothing quite like a squished peanut butter and honey sandwich for the long hike. I forgot that we were walking back by this lake, and I said I was going to show you guys, but yeah, this lake is definitely got some ice on it, and it's kind of funny because it looks like something broke the ice way out in the middle. But anyway, there's the iceberg lake. We'll continue hiking now for real. But anyway, okay, see you guys back at the car for real. All right, we are down the mountain. The hike was a total of 17.2 miles. And now we are on this beautiful kind of floodplain here with some meandering rivers, and then the wind rivers are back there. And wow, it's just really awesome here. I was glad we could find this great campsite up on this hill. And Martha is cooking up some wicked butter chicken and rice, which is gonna be amazing. Here's the dinner. Just got some butter chicken, and then get some rice. That's amazing. Super good. Pretty easy. And then you can throw chips in it or veggies or whatever you want.